Okay, hello, welcome to my first official channel or video. I'm gonna make a concoction, and I call it an elixir. Very powerful elixir to ward off most infections and possibly the coronavirus. But I know this is very powerful, and it basically consists of turmeric. Ideally, you want the root, right? The actual root. If you can't find the root, and I apologize for the degree of the camera, I was trying to fix it, so I was attaching my phone to this book stand so I can get the right angle, so when I'm actually making the preparing the ingredients, you can see what I'm doing. But this is what I use: Mother's turmeric powdered, very fresh, high quality turmeric. Ideally, if you can get the fresh root, that's even better, but this is just as second best. Black pepper, okay, so it doesn't have to be anything fancy, just a little bit of pepper. Turmeric is known to be much more bioavailable when consumed in conjunction with black pepper, right? And ideally, turmeric is best consumed after it's heated or cooked. So I'm gonna mix my concoction with hot water, which will serve a similar purpose. It'll activate the enzymes. But turmeric is best served or best consumed after it's been cooked, maybe about 5-10 minutes, as in curries or various other dishes. But if you can't, if you have to have it cold or raw, that's the next best thing. But a whole lemon, okay, I'm gonna cut it in half and I squeeze the whole lemon inside the drink. Ginger, I'm gonna cut a little bit of it, and we're gonna cut it up and mince it, and I'll put about a half a teaspoon worth inside the drink. 1 clove of garlic, again minced, and a tablespoon or a teaspoon of honey for taste, so it becomes a lot more palatable. Otherwise it's going to taste basically like a broth. Okay, and then I think that's all, so I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to switch the angle so you can see what I'm cutting up. So this is a fresh ginger. We're going to cut it into a fine consistency. Chop it as fine as you can, because that'll increase the surface area where the ginger nutrients can be absorbed in the hot water, right? So the finer it is, the better absorption it'll create. We'll put that aside. You're gonna have to excuse my non-visually appealing presentation if it's not actually visually appealing to you, but this is all in preparation for this virus and isolation, and just health is now even more important than it was before. Maintaining a strong immune system is critical in this day and age, and this is what I was planning on putting on these videos even before the pandemic, because this is an amazing remedy to boost your immune system and ward off other infections like common cold and flu. But anything that basically causes your body to be more susceptible to infectious disease, or even diseases that's transmitted through droplets like the coronavirus or the flu. Anything that's going to cause your immune system to get weaker, this basically boosts it. This not always prevent it, but will create a stronger immune system. Now, garlic typically will cause that pungent odor in your breath. Now, most people think it's it isolated to the breath, but in reality, once you consume garlic, it goes into your entire system, your respiratory system, and every time you exhale, the garlic smell, the pungent smell is exhaled. So it's not just limited in your mouth. Now, that being said, the way that I'm having it here, dampens the effect of the pungent smell. When you mix it with hot water, it's not as pungent as if you consume it raw. Okay, we're going to prepare our lemon. Okay, I'm going to go grab a cup. So I use about I would say more or less a teaspoon of turmeric. Okay. So I usually would just mix it straight into the glass. Okay. I'm gonna mix my ginger and garlic portion. I put in a little bit of black pepper, not too much, but just enough to increase the bioavailability of the turmeric. Next, we pour the hot water in. This is boiling water, so the idea is to let it steep, let it simmer for about 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, and I will keep a timer, and that's very important because again, you want to activate your turmeric, you want to activate the black pepper, and you want to increase, you want to cause all of those good nutrients and antioxidants to be absorbed into the hot water. So this is very important. And what I do at the end, what it looks like, it's like a little broth almost. I even basically eat the little pieces of garlic left at the end for maximal potency. So we're gonna let this sit for 5 minutes, and we'll come back when it's ready to be mixed.